Good evening and welcome to IDG Chit Chat Live for the week of August 14th, 2015. Today we'll be talking about all sorts of goodies that are coming up in the 2016 year. It's hard to believe it's already over. Welcome, everyone. My name is Shannon Combs Bennett. I'm the creative director for the In-Depth Genealogist, and joining me this evening are Jennifer Offord, publisher, Terry O'Connell, executive director, and our current editor, Heather Reed. Welcome, ladies. How are you this evening?
Doing
Good.
good.
Good. Looks like Jen had to drop off for a second. I know she was having problems, so hopefully she will be coming right back on in a few seconds as soon as she gets that figured out. We are very excited to have Heather join us this evening. She has been working very hard helping us editing our magazine and blogs and all sorts of other things that we do for the IDG. So now you all have a face to go with the name. And we have some big news that she's going to be joining our partnership team starting in January. So we're very excited to have her come on board and help us, oh gosh, with all sorts of new things that are in the plan. Right, Heather?
Oh, yes, I'm very excited. It's going to be so much fun.
I didn't know if you wanted to take a few seconds and to tell everyone a little bit about yourself, whatever you'd like, just so people can get to know you a little better.
Sure. I am not a genealogist, so I guess that'll be the first thing. But I have been interested in history. I teach political science at a community college in Illinois. I also work in higher education. I have two beautiful children. One who's actually on a plane to Europe right now.
Wow.
Yeah, he goes all the time, so.
Oh, okay.
He's his dad over there. Um, and genealogy really interests me. You know, Terry's been a good friend of mine for a long time, and she's been helping me kind of search for this missing link in my family on my mom's side, and also to, I would say, like, figure out, get me in the Daughters of American Revolution, which I still have to get those stupid divorce papers, Terry. So it's all about finding those documents that you need. But I'm very interested, and I love reading all the stories and every other articles over the course of the year. It's been really interesting and exciting, and I've learned a lot myself. So that's been great, but I'm really excited to be on board.
Well, we're really happy to have you because we're okay editors, but you're awesome.
Thanks.
And genealogy is addictive, so I'm glad you're at least enjoying it and
Oh,
you're learning
yeah.
something.
I talk to people at work about it all the time. They're like, how do you know so much? I'm like, oh, I edit this magazine. And I have people who want to subscribe, so that's always good. I'm going
Oh
to get more
yeah,
subscribers for us.
that's awesome.
Hmm.
Awesome, awesome. So Terry, do you have anything you want to talk about before we jump into our definitely things we want to tell people are coming up on the horizon for IDG next year?
I'm afraid to speak today. I keep freezing.
You know, as long as you talk, you don't freeze.
No, I was talking before and I was freezing.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad Heather's on board.
Yeah. Um, It's going to be a busy year. I mean, 2015 was an amazing year for the In-Depth Genealogist, and thank you for everybody who is watching. And if you're a subscriber, or even if you just come out and read the free blog post, we really appreciate all of the support and the commentary and the emails we get. It's been a really spectacular year for us, and we're hoping that we will grow and uh, get bigger and better in the new year, I guess we could say, yeah.
Hmm. Yes.
Um, but real quick, if you all have been missing your weekly Chit Chats, never fear. We will be back on a regular schedule, um, chugging them out with the genealogy TV that will be starting up on January 5th. Finding Your Roots will be back. Are you ladies excited about that?
Completely.
Hi, Jen, you're back. Yay.
Yeah, we had to reboot our router.
Oh, I'm sorry, that stinks.
Hmm.
But you're back, and we introduced Heather, and she told us a little bit about herself, so that was really nice. I was just starting to talk
Awesome.
about how Finding Your Roots will be starting on January 5th.
I'm
Um,
excited because they've got an Irish show.
yeah, Terry's already found out the second episode's an Irish show. So it says episode 2, they're going to look at, like Terry said, Irish ancestry of Soledad O'Brien, Bill O'Reilly, and Bill Maher. Mar. Ooh, sorry. I'm so bad with names.
I
Eh,
know.
But
I do.
but the first episode is titled The Stories We Tell, and they're going to be talking with Donna Brazil, Brasley? Oh, she's a politician. Ty Burrell and Kara Walker. So, but Terry, you said you were scanning ahead a few episodes, and it's going to be a jam-packed, amazing season, huh?
It is. Third episode is Shonda Rhimes.
Ooh.
She's the only one that sticks out now, but there were uh, the other two were good people too. But Shonda Rhimes sticks out because she's so um, vocal in all she's doing lately. You know, since Scandal's been such a big hit. So,
Didn't you say there were a couple of other singers who were going to be on there? I can't
oh, I
remember
don't know.
now. I was typing as you were talking in the pre-show. Sorry.
Oh,
But
that's all right.
everyone can go out to the Finding Your Roots website and see the full schedule. And we will be doing chit chats after each of the episodes that week. So discussing it, having special guests, and I just so everyone knows, I will be, emailing Cece again to see if she'll come back on because, like she said,
Yes,
she would, and maybe give us some insight into some of the DNA stuff they do because I think that
that'll be
would be
awesome.
awesome. Let's see here. And
Hey,
then Gene,
but while we're on genealogy TV,
yes.
you know, everybody should be keeping an eye on the local the celebrities that are coming to their little local small towns because they're filming Who Do You Think You Are Now? Molly Ringwald seen in Nebraska, and
Ooh.
she told a waitress that's what she was there for. So
And of course it got out.
yeah,
Yeah.
there were a couple articles I read on it, and I'm so excited because obviously, you know, growing up in the '80s, Molly Ringwald
Oh,
was
I
in
know.
like a movie.
Like I was a Molly Ringwald fan girl. I
Yeah,
watched all of it and I memorized Pretty in Pink and
exactly.
Oh my
Breakfast Club
gosh.
and 16 Candles and I wanted the haircut and
Exactly.
yeah, that was totally me.
I'm there. I'm there. So keep an eye out. You never know who's going to end up in your town and why they're there.
Right. So who do you think you are? They haven't set a date yet, but it'll probably be summertime like it has been the last few
Yes.
years, I would hazard to guess. Um, but Genealogy Roadshow did put out a premiere date of May 17th. So we may get you all may get a break from us in between for a few weeks, not back-to-back episodes like we do during Genealogy TV. Um, but that's not to say we won't be busy, right, ladies?
Right.
Because
Yeah.
we're killing ourselves with conferences this year.
We are.
Yeah. So jump in at each. We'll talk a little bit about each conference we're going to be at because our first one, which is the huge one, all three of us will be at Roots Tech. So come by and find us in the exhibit hall, which will be the first week of February in Salt Lake
Oh,
City.
what's our vendor number? Do we know what the
Um,
table number is?
I don't know. I don't deal with that stuff.
Sorry, I don't have it memorized.
It's okay.
Terry's going to go find
I'm
it.
I am.
Um, but we will be there. You may see us at the Family History Library on Monday and Tuesday doing our own family history research. And then we will be at setting up our booth on Wednesday and at the Innovator Summit as well. So look out for us. Feel free to stop us and say hi. And then, of course, come by the booth where we will have um, books and are in briefs for sale, which I know Jen's going to talk about here in a few minutes when we talk about the stuff that we're publishing. Um, what else am I missing about Roots Tech? Oh, we're going to do a live chit chat from Roots Tech too, right, ladies?
Definitely.
Mhm.
So look out for all of that. I think I covered everything with Roots Tech.
I've got a confirmation email. Let me see. It's
Okay. I don't think Heather will be there this year, though,
No.
right? Yeah. Maybe next year we'll get you to come out to Salt Lake City.
Yeah, maybe. I think if I had a little bit more time, I would probably have figured out a way.
Yeah. It's
We'll just
it's
finish
a
it.
little intense. This will be my second one. Had
Mhm.
Terry, Jen, had you guys been before last year, or was it your first one too in 2015?
It was our first.
Yep.
Okay. It was intense, but I think that was
Yes.
because of Donnie mania.
I don't think this year's is going to be as intense because though the speaker lineup looks pretty good, there's no huge draws. There's no,
Not
Bush
yet.
Lady, no Donnie. Well, they've got them all. They've
Oh, that's true.
they've
Yeah.
announced everybody. So unless they've got somebody else coming in,
But there
that's
were
it.
still some really good ones. There was a woman who blogs about her family. There were a lot of
Love
really good
Kava.
yeah. There were a lot of really good people connecting. Now I'm going to pull up my blog so I can tell you all about it. But go out to the Roots Tech website, and if you all haven't made up your mind yet, make sure you go out there and check out Roots Tech, which is the first big major genealogy conference of 2016. Did you find that booth?
1334 is our booth.
What booth number?
1334.
1334.
We'll be
We will.
2 rows away from the games,
Oh,
so you can find it that way.
that's right. Okay, so after that, we are taking the month of March off, the rest of February because we will need it, and Jen will be and I will be presenting at the Fairfax Genealogical Society Spring Conference in outside of DC in Northern Virginia. Terry, you're coming for the weekend to help with the booth, right?
I haven't decided yet.
You haven't decided yet.
I want to.
Terry's a maybe, and Heather, I don't think you'll be coming with us, right?
Is it in April?
It's the first weekend of April.
Oh, no, I'll see.
Oh, you and Terry can
That'll
drive
be
out.
good because Shannon's got this huge home.
Oh dear. Yeah, everyone's staying with me. We're having a house party.
The
Um,
genealogists can get crazy.
we can, and it's terrible. You guys are coming to my neck of the woods, and I have so many things I want to take you to and show you, but we have such a limited amount of time in 2 days at a conference.
True. That
But
is
it'll
very
be
true.
fun. It'll be fun. Anyways, you guys get to meet my crazy family and Becca, who you've heard howl on air before. And then after that, the end of April, the last weekend of April is the Ohio Genealogical Society Conference, at which both Jennifer and I will be presenting as well. And we will have a booth there, so everyone needs to come by and say hi. Next question, Terry, Heather, you guys coming?
I don't think so. Not if I'm going to Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, you're not being adventurous.
I would say that'd be that's going to be
That's a
tough.
lot. Yeah,
They're
it's a
really
lot.
close
So,
together.
yeah, so literally the next week is the National Genealogical Society Conference in Fort Lauderdale. So do you all want to hear what this girl is doing?
Going from one to the next.
I am.
Crazy.
I'm flying from DC to Cincinnati, Cincinnati to Fort Lauderdale to DC.
That's
I'll be
craziness.
gone for a
Did
week
you
and
already
a
book
half.
all those tickets?
I already booked them all.
Okay.
Wow.
Because I say I'm thinking pretty much that we're probably driving down to Fort Lauderdale.
Wow.
Oh, were you going to come out and pick me up?
Well, that's why I said, did you book your ticket? Because if you did, obviously I could, segue through Cincy and.
No, that's okay. I used to like driving, but I think I'd prefer to be on a plane for 3 hours than
Hey, but if it is in Cincinnati, right?
Yeah.
Ohio. Yes, it is. Hmm.
So if you
Yeah.
need help, that is like, an hour away.
We'll get the little O'Connell to come help with the booth. Got it. So yeah, Terry and I will be at NGS in Fort Lauderdale, partying it up with our men. Oh, wait, sorry. We'll be attending the conference very seriously, not going to the beach and drinking. No,
No.
never. But I'm actually looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's going to be a really good time. There's a good schedule going on, and we will have a booth there as well. Neither of us are presenting, so come by and check out the booth and sit and stay a while.
Come on, entertain us.
That's right. And then the last conference so far on our schedule that we have booked is FGS in Springfield, Illinois, the last weekend of August, if I'm correct. And I, unfortunately, will not be there. I think I think that's a little too much for me. I need a break. That
I
and
would imagine.
it's also the first weekend of school for my children. So
Right.
I got to be here and be mom.
It's
Well,
important.
it's in my neck of the woods, so I guess I'll be there.
And
I'm
Heather,
probably gonna be there.
yeah, I was gonna say you can be there, Heather. It's close, right?
Yes, yes. And if it's the last weekend, I can probably go.
Awesome.
That would be
FGS
great.
is a lot of fun. I've liked the conferences I've been to for that.
Yeah, me too. And actually, I forgot to mention that in July, I will be in Indianapolis for Midwestern Roots.
Oh,
Ah,
awesome.
And on the, there's a very good chance I may be presenting
awesome.
while I'm having,
Congratulations.
so
Awesome.
yes.
So we'll be.
We've yet to finalize anything, but
Okay.
it's looking very good.
Do you
So I'm
think we'll be
excited.
having a booth?
Possibly. I don't know. I may be too busy.
Really, that many speaking engagements?
Mm.
Wait. We have the little O'Connell we can send down. It's only in Indianapolis.
Been there.
I mean, that's when
Don't
I might be available.
don't tell your daughter I call her the little O'Connell.
I will just send her the link and say Shannon has a lot of great things to say about you.
That's okay. Remember, she told me she's going to come out and spend spring break with me, so I'm
Oh, that's
sure.
not happening because Rachel Platten's going to be in Chicago.
Oh, okay. I'm off the hook. I don't
You're
have
off
to.
the hook. The
I
girls' nights.
so everybody out there knows Becca is Terry's daughter, who is an amazing help at booths at a lot of these conferences. She usually runs the register for us so that we can talk to people and explain what we do. So we may give her a lot of grief, but she's a real sweet, she's a real sweet kid. So, oh, kid, oh, don't tell her I
Young
called her a
lady.
kid. Young
Listen,
woman.
not doing well here.
I am not doing well. Take
That's
my
okay. She
woman
loves you
card
guys.
away. I'm sorry.
She loves you guys.
She's a kid. I can't help it.
I know.
She's only a few years older than my oldest, so. But those are the conferences. And if people are watching this and they don't know, make sure to go check out our calendar because we do have a calendar on our website. And Terry, do you want to talk about the calendar for a minute so people could know what it is and what's out there?
Well, don't look for calendar because you won't find it.
Good point. Good point.
You might want to look for events, though, because that will list where we're at. Any of our writers who are out there speaking, they have the opportunity to place their all their speaking gigs up on there. And we also welcome anybody in the genealogy community to enter anything. The reason we have it is to make it easy for our readers to find their favorite speakers. You know, you click a link and, oh, here's everything. But it only works if they're obviously putting it on our website. So,
Right. So go
but
put
it
your
is
stuff out on our website.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome. So before we move on, anyone else have any comments about conferences and travel and
Can't
all the
wait.
wonderful stuff? Can't wait.
Can't wait. I haven't booked one ticket, but I can't wait.
It's going to be fun. I'm actually I'm looking forward. It's going to be exciting. We're all going to be dead by next fall, but it'll be really fun.
Always.
My liver may never recover, but it will be fun.
Hydrate
yourself.
I'm really not a lush, I swear. Okay, moving on. So we have a lot of really great publications that are in the works. Some of them we can't quite talk about because we are still working out the bugs on them, but we do want to let everybody out there know that about the publications that have come out this fall and the things that we know will be coming out this spring. Jen, do you want to take over for this segment?
Sure. We have a wonderful guide that Jackie Gamble has put together, and it will be all about, it's a genealogist guide to Boston, Massachusetts. And I've been working on it with her for a while, and man, I really want to go to Boston. it looks like there is just so much cool stuff to do there.
They're
So,
completely.
yeah, it's on my list. Hopefully, here in the next year, I'll get to go. But that's going
We
to be
should do
coming out.
any VHS days.
Yeah. Yeah, so that'll be coming out this spring. We also have a number of our in brief research guides. Uh, in May, we had released 4 guides. Terry has Researching the Forbidden. I have one on Jewish genealogy. Um, Cindy Freed has one on Civil War ancestors. And what's the last one? Oh, Liz Walker has one about researching with the Dawes rules. So adding to that, we have, I think, 5 new ones that Jennifer Hollick has put together that are about research in particular states. So look for that here in the spring. And then Shannon has one she's working on, which
I
hopefully we'll see
actually
soon.
finished it today, and I will be sending it in for editing.
Woohoo!
I want to let it sit for a couple days and read
Yeah,
over it myself. So it will be to you guys next week for editing, and so hopefully it'll be out this spring on
yeah, awesome.
TNA.
Woohoo! And then we also have 2 other uh, guides that are location based, and those we're hoping we'll be able to announce more specifics soon. But you know, we're in the works on those. So lots of good things happening. It's just a matter of us all finding the time between all the other things that we do to get to everything. Right now, I'm actually wrapping up this month's magazine, and it is chock full of great articles. We had 14 articles this month, so it is a big issue of the magazine. It's 104
Awesome.
pages.
And
Wow.
this was a special topic magazine, right?
Yes, yes. The focus was getting started. So each columnist wrote about how to get started in a particular aspect of their column. So, uh, for me, it was Jewish genealogy, duh. And for others, it was, getting started with your Scottish or your English or Canadian. We had a lot of different topics that people were able to write for us. So hopefully there's going to be some inspiration for you to get started on researching your German ancestors. There's just a lot of great content, and I'm really excited to be able to have this for everyone. And we're even going to have print copies available for sale at Roost Tech. So be sure and stop by our booth for that because it's going to be beautiful.
Awesome. That sounds
Yeah,
amazing.
I think so.
Yeah. And that's what's important.
It's all about pleasing me.
That's right. Um, gosh, we ladies, we are a little crazy tonight.
Well, considering I'm on a lot of cough medicine right now, if,
Yeah,
if
we
I
should have
start slurring, you'll know why.
we were joking earlier that we were going to put a warning at the beginning that if you watch too closely and you might catch a virus through the computer. Since I think 3 of us, I don't know, Heather, are you sick too?
I am healthy, healthy, healthy.
Oh,
Here's
stay
to
back.
Come up, I need to give this away.
Sure.
Yeah, we're all sniffling around here, so it's the lingering colds and the weather changes aren't helping around here, right?
Yes.
All right, so wow, gosh, we've been on for half an hour, ladies. Is there
Wow.
anything that yeah, I know. Time flies when you're having fun. Is there anything that we've missed? I know that we have. Do we have some new writers coming up soon?
We do next month.
Awesome. Keep a lookout for those in the magazine. Gosh, let's see here.
Well, actually, this month.
Oh, this month? Okay.
It's
So
this
in
month,
this
sorry.
issue. That's fine.
Yeah.
It all runs together. Um, gosh, Heather, is there anything you'd like to talk about IDG or what's coming up in the next year that you were excited about?
Do you want me to talk about that?
In general.
So, no, I'm excited. I'm really looking forward to reading and getting to know some of the new writers and moving forward and helping this magazine grow and sprout new wings. We'll put that little hint out.
That's right. That's right.
No, I'm really excited to be on board and want to thank everybody for allowing me to be a part of this. This is an awesome endeavor.
We're happy to have you. It's going to be a lot of work. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm organized.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Yay.
All right, ladies. Well, unless anybody has any other comments, I think we have pretty much talked about everything we needed to talk about tonight. Yes?
Yeah. Except one more thing.
Oh, okay,
Um,
yes.
For everyone out there, I want to wish you a happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I really hope that you all manage to avoid getting sick this Christmas so you can enjoy your family and not be hacking all over them. At least that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping I am healthy by Christmas.
That's right.
I wish to.
Yes, everybody have a happy holidays, a
Happy
wonderful, safe new year, and on to bigger, brighter, more creative, larger, more exciting things in 2016. Yay! And on that note, thank you for joining us this evening. Remember, we would love to hear from you. Drop us a line in the comments below. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or send us an old-fashioned email at editor@theindeftgenealogist.com. So on that, so on that note, have a wonderful rest of your day, and remember to go in depth with all of your ancestors. Bye.